So we'll start by lunging you can hold on to a wall if you want, hold on to something that's stationary, but we'll lunge down and then drive that knee up into your chest. So lunge back and then drive that knee. So we're just kind of waking up that low body, hugging it in. All right, if it doesn't feel good to lunge, you can just stay there and hug that knee up into the chest and then back down. But if you want to add the lunge, all right, just lunging back and bringing that knee up. We'll stay for about 30 seconds on this side, and then we'll just switch those sides. So nothing fancy in the warm-up, just lunging and then hugging that knee up. And if you want, switch sides here and bring the opposite knee up into the chest. So lower, bring that knee up into the chest. So switching those sides, down and up. All right, just keeping the shoulders nice and relaxed back. Staying with that here for 10, 9, go 8. We're going to take it into a squat, and we're going to kick one leg back and then squat and kick the opposite leg back, so we engage the glutes in 3, 2, feet hips width apart and kick back. So we're just trying to keep those hips pressing forward, so we're really squeezing the glutes as we fire up here and press them back. And again, nothing kind of crazy, just sinking down, kicking straight back. Sinking down, kicking straight back. We'll take it into a little standing abdominal work. Nice, just stay with that, you guys. Another 30 seconds. If you want to add on and you want to kick to the side, you can do that. That tests our balance a little bit more. Works the outside of the hip and the thigh versus just pressing back. 15 more seconds like that, and then we're going to take some forward standing crunches. We'll crunch up and down. Just standing forward, 20 seconds like that, 20 seconds to each side. In 5, 4, hands behind the head, 3, 2, exhale the air, crunch down, and then back up. So hips go back, belly button scoops up and in, and then we stand. Standing crunches here. All right, so we're using our abdominals to lift up and in. Hips go back, belly button pulls up and in. All right, like this, big exhale. Inhale, stand back up. And breathe here for 5, 4. We're going to crunch just to one side in 3, 2. Just crunch over to one side and back to center. Over to the side and back to center. So just kind of waking up that oblique, crunching down and up. Into that side and back up. Stay with that for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Opposite side, crunching down and up. So from here, we're going to have 45 seconds on, 15 seconds to recover. You're going to skate side to side and then a burpee. We all know the option for the burpee. You jump down, you jump up. In 3, 2, let's take it skater. 1, 2, right into that burpee. Hands down, feet back, hands in, feet up. You can jump. If you don't want to jump, you're going to curtsy lunge. All right, so you're going to drop the opposite knee down, and you're going to take this with those curtsy lunges, right? Go in for a little bit of speed here, 45 seconds on. We'll get 15 to recover. We got 4 rounds like this, right? So 4 minutes here. We'll have a little leg round after this, and then that big chunk of cardio will be behind us. All right, stay with this for 10, 9, adding that burpee in if you want it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it out. So remember, if you want to add the burpee in, it's going to be skater, skater, burpee down, up, and jump. Skater, skater, burpee down, up, and jump. Take a breather right here. We go second set in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 45 seconds on. Right? If you do not want to drop to the ground for the burpee, you don't need to. Wrist issues, don't go there, right? But if you want it, drop down. So skater, skater, burpee. You can use your Bosu. You don't have to. You can drop all the way to the ground. Hand release your hands if you want, right? Lots of options. Taking it side to side. We got 20 more seconds here. Option always to stay up here, right? Focus on that agility. Focus on that speed going side to side. There's only 3 rounds that'll have the burpee. The final round, it will just be skaters, right? 10, 9, go 8. Take it for 7. If you want that burpee, keep adding it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Woo, catch your breath. Little breath in and out. This is the last set where you'll skater, skater, burpee. Skater, skater, burpee. Right? Last set like that in 5, 4, 3, 2, skater. Skater. Burpee down, up, jump. Skater, skater. Option always, right? You don't have to do the burpee. Nice. Awesome, awesome job. Lowering that chest all the way to the ground. Hand releasing at the bottom and pressing back up. That hand release is so good for us, right? It gets the chest all the way to the ground, and then we have to press to come back up, right? That's where the challenge happens right there. Option to stay here, work on that agility side to side, right? Sticking that landing. 15 more seconds. Final set of these, right? Breathe in and out. Big inhales, big exhales. Take it 10. Take it 9, you've got to go 8. So we're getting the heart rate up right in the beginning, right from the wheelhouse, right in that starting gate. 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. So now we're all together. There's no burpees, right? All we're doing are those skaters. Option to stay with the curtsy lunge. Option to keep one foot down on the ground. Option here to land on one foot, little hop. Opposite side, land on one foot, little hop in 3, 2, 1. So you can test your balance. You can test your agility a little more if you want to. If you don't want to, if you're like, I'm not there today, totally fine. One foot stays on the ground, skating side to side. Further option, you can take it to that curtsy lunge. One foot is always down on the ground. You got it, nice work. Stay with this here. We got 20 seconds and then these movements are done. First 4 minutes of getting the heart rate up, it's over. It's done, it's behind you, right? So stay with it, last 15 seconds. Keep that heart rate up, right? Stay with it. So we're trying to kind of spike that metabolic rate early on. Go here for 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it out. If you guys are using weights, grab something that's a little bit heavier. If you don't want to use weights, totally fine. All we're doing here is squatting, pulsing, and standing back up. You do not have to press the weights up over your shoulders. They can stay racked on your shoulders. So maybe something around like 15 pounds. If you don't have that, don't worry at all. Grab whatever you have, right? Or you could use the Bosu. Let's squat, little pulse, and stand back up in 3, 2, squat, little pulse, and stand. Down, little pulse, and up. Down, little pulse, and up. So we're thinking about the seat dropping all the way down into an imaginary chair. Once we get to the lowest point in our chair, we pulse even lower, and then we press through the heels and stand back up. All right, so we're driving with the legs. Beautiful. And if you want to add the arms, you always can, right? But you don't need to, because if those weights are pretty heavy, it might feel like, I don't feel like that. But if the weights feel good, you feel comfortable there, press them right up, right? 3, 2, 1. Nice work, you guys. Shake it out right here. Same exact thing. So now you kind of know how those weights feel. Do I want to go a little heavier? Do I want to go a little quicker? Do I need to slow it down? Keep all the weight in your heels. You can wiggle all 10 toes. 3, 2, second set. Down, little pulse, and up. Down, little pulse, and up. Now, as you come back up, maybe think about your core, your abdominals doing some of the work to help you stand, right? Scooping those abs up and in. Right? Feet or hips width apart, all the weights in the heels. We got it. Reason we're using the weights, help us spike that heart rate a little bit more, right? Down, little pulse, and up. We got 20 more seconds here, and then you got your third set. All right, so wiggling those toes. Shoulders are not earrings. They don't have to creep up, right? They can stay, roll back. Down, little pulse, and lift. Down, little pulse, and lift. Let's go 5 more counts right here. You take it for 5. Go 4. Take it 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Whew, 1 more set with the weights, right? And then we add on. We spike the heart rate just a little bit more here. We're going to go in 8, 7. Remember, if you want the weights, grab them. You don't want them, drop them. If you want to add the press in 3, 2, squat, little pulse, and press. Squat, little pulse, and press. Take it down, little pulse, and up. Take it down, little pulse, and up, right? Staying with those little pulses here. All right, breathing in and out. Nice big inhales and exhales. Weights in the heels. Nice, you guys. Knees are hips width apart, right? So the feet don't have to be crazy wide and they're not glued together. Just hips width apart. 20 more seconds here. Really sink low in that seat, right? Drop the tailbone down. A little bit of leg work here. Heart rate should be nice and escalating up. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a breather. Last set here. Option to stay with your weights, stay with exactly what we've been doing. Option to drop the weights and go 45 seconds into air squats, down and up. So you're going for rapid fire here. If you're staying with the weights, let's take the pulse out and pulse down and up, right? Just nice and quick. That's all we're going for in 3, 2, 1. You're going quick. You're going down and up. So the heart rate starts to spike a little bit more, or you have no weights and you're adding that air squat and the jump, right? Goal right here is just to get that heart rate up, right? Let's go for it right here. Nice. So we just want to get winded right here. That's it. That's the ultimate goal, right? Down, up, down, up, right? Doesn't have to be fancy. Doesn't have to be crazy. We can do it in like the 4 feet on our mat, right? That's it. Down and up, 15 more seconds. Right, heart rate should start to get really nice and high, really escalated here, because I promised we were going to slow it down after this. So just breathe, stay with me here, let's go. Take it, here you go for 5, take a 4, go 3, go 2, and 1. Whew. Catch your breath, breathe. So we are going to stay a little quicker with our Bosu work today, but that does not mean you can't take breaks, right? So it'll be about 45 to 50 seconds on, 10-second break. You will repeat the same movement. So anyone that has the shoulder, wrist issues, you are going to come down. You can use your Bosu or you don't need to. You're going to come to your forearms here and you're going to take a kneeling crunch up and down. So hips go up and then back down. Or you're on your toes and you're taking that plank to pike, right? So option to be on your knees, kneeling crunch up and down, up and down. If you don't want to do either of those, just like the warm-up, hands behind the head, crunch down and up. Down and up. If you are using the Bosu today, the round side's going to be up. We're going to take it 1 push-up into a downward dog. So option to be on your knees, chest taps the Bosu up, pike the hips, find a downward dog. You can do this on your toes or your knees, right? So 1 push-up, 1 downward dog, standing oblique crunch here, or you're on your forearms and you're finding that beautiful dolphin pike. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push up, 1 downward dog, push up, downward dog, push up, downward dog, push up, downward dog. Options on the knees, push up. You can come to the toes for the downward dog. Options on the forearm, all right? Pike the hips up and down. Options for standing. Stay with us here. We got about 20 more seconds. We'll take a little reprieve, and then we just repeat it. That's it. There's nothing fancy, nothing crazy, nothing wild here today. You take as many breaks for water as you need. Shake the arms out when you need to. 8, 7, 6. We go 5. This is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Hinge the hips back. Take a breather. Set up. We do that 1 more time. In 3, 2, 1. 1 push up, 1 downward dog. 1 push up, 1 downward dog. Chest taps towards the ball, hips go up towards the sky. Chest taps towards the Bosu, and then hips go up. You can do this by dropping to your knees in between as I'm showing, or you can stay up on those toes, right? Breathing in and out. Beautiful. 20 more seconds here. Next move, we're going to take it into a side plank. We're going to get into our obliques a little bit. Breathing in and out. We got 10 more counts here. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Option, your forearm can be on the Bosu. Your forearm can be on the ground. Your feet can be on the Bosu, or you can be standing up, crunching to one side. We go in 3, 2, 1. We lower and lift, down and up. So your forearm can be on the Bosu. Your foot could be on the Bosu, or you can be standing and oblique crunching to one side, down and up, down and up. Just pick a side and stay on that side, right? So if you wanted to be here, you could do this here as well. Lower and lift, lower and lift. So if you're sharing a Bosu, right? You both could be doing this at the same time, down and up, right? Lots of options there. Stay with that here. 20 more seconds on this side, and then all we do is switch sides. Lower, squeeze those hips to lift. Lower, squeeze and lift, right? Or standing, crunching down and up. Staying on that one side for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and just drop. Take it to the opposite side. Spin around, put that forearm on the ball, put your feet on the ball, or come to standing and take it to the opposite side in 5, 4, 3, 2, crunch it down and up, down and up. So we move quickly right through these. We're getting the obliques, the hips lower and lift. If the feet are on the Bosu, it might be a little more challenging. If the forearm's on the Bosu, it's gonna challenge that shoulder, right? And if you're standing, you're getting that oblique work, and we're gonna use gravity to help support us a little bit here. All right, breathing in and out, inhale and exhale. Right, stay with this here. Breathe in and out. Nice breaths here. 15 more counts here. Then we're gonna stand up. We're gonna get a little more leg work in with that Bosu. All right, we're gonna take it in with that Bosu in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with our right foot on the Bosu. So the right foot is gonna stay on that Bosu as our center one. We're gonna skate it off to the left, stick the landing, come back up. Skate it off, stick the landing, come back up. So we skate and stand. On the floor, same thing. You skate and stand. Skate and stand. In 3, 2, skate and stand, stick that landing, come back. Stick the landing, come back up. On the Bosu, right, we skate it off, stick the landing, right back up. Stick the landing, right back up. Stick that landing, and right back up. All right, so we're getting a little more cardio. You can go as slow as you need, right? Step, plant, or as quick as you want, down and up. Staying on that one side here, okay? As you know, we'll hit the opposite side soon enough. 13 seconds. You got it. Take it 10. Balance, agility, right? Speed. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time on the opposite side, same exact thing, right? We step up, we skate it off, and right back up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or you skate to the side and stand, right? Skate to the side and stand. Add that little hop if you want. So we're isolating on one side, right? Whew, we're gonna get into some ab work after this, so stay with it here. You guys got it, right? Heart rate gets to spike a little bit, especially if you're using that Bosu and you're going a little quicker with that speed of landing and popping. Land, pop it back. Land, pop it back. You do not have to go that fast, but you can if you want to, right? 20 seconds, let's go right here. We are gonna go into some bicycle crunches on one side. You can use the Bosu or you don't need to. It will look the exact same on the ground as it looks on the Bosu. 8, take it 7, and 6, we go for 5, take it 4. We go 3, take it 2, and on 1. Lay down on the ground or on the Bosu, right? Send the hips forward. Let's work just left leg, right arm. So we bring it in, and then we bring it straight. So knee to elbow, and then straight. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. So a straight-legged crunch and a bicycle crunch. A straight-legged crunch and a bicycle crunch. On the ground, it's gonna be the same thing, okay? The right foot's planted, left knee, right elbow, and then right hand, left leg, right? So we bring it in, and then crunch up. Bring it in, and crunch up. We're staying on that one side. So one bicycle, right, knee to elbow, and then one straight reach. So you could do this standing as well, right? Just like I'm doing here. All right, so we could take it standing if that feels better on our body. Stay on that one side. So knee to elbow and then beautiful, straight arm. Knee to elbow and then that straight arm. Go here for 5, go 4, opposite side in 3, 2, take a little breather. Breathe it out, shake it out, opposite side. Left fingers behind the head. Right knee, right in 3, 2, bicycle, reach, bicycle, reach, bicycle, and reach. Stay with this right here. You got it, nice job, right? So standing, same exact thing. We're doing that bicycle, knee to elbow, and then hand to toes. Knee to elbow, and then hand to toes, right? Same exact thing standing up. We're just taking a little pressure off the core. Same thing as laying on the ground, same thing as laying on the Bosu. I promise we're gonna get back into our legs soon enough. So stay with this here. All right, big exhale the air as that elbow comes to the knee. Big inhale. All right, stay with this here, you got it. Breathing in and out for 8. 7, let's go for 6. Take it 5, let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot on the Bosu. Right leg comes up to meet it. Left foot does not move, so if you're doing this on the ground, left foot stays front. We lunge it back and then step it back up. In 3, 2, lunge. Left foot does not move. We step onto the Bosu and back down. Up and back down. You have to use your core strength, otherwise you're going to be thrown on that Bosu. Without the Bosu, left foot stays forward. Right leg lunges back. Now, if you're using the Bosu, you probably do not want to have your weights with you because they'll throw you even more. If you want your weights, totally fine. You have that option, right? Stay with that here. We got it. Breathing in and out. Big inhales, big exhales. Stay with it. We switch those feet. All right? So you've really got to lock that core in to drive back up and to stand with both feet on that Bosu before you lunge back down to that 90-degree angle. 5, 4, 3, 2, right foot at the center of the Bosu. Right foot forward. Both feet on the Bosu. Right leg does not move. Stays forward. Let's take it down and up. Take it down and exhale to lift. Really drive with that core to drive the leg back up and down, right? Staying with this, you're lunging, you're isolating on that one side. All right, nice work. Nice job. We got it. Stay with this here. We're gonna spike that heart rate a little bit here. We're gonna get back into some burpees, wrist issues. We're gonna focus on your core. We're gonna focus on burning out those obliques while we stand. We got 20 seconds left here, isolating on this. Okay, lunge it back and step it up. Keep that foot down, lunge and step. Stay right with this here. You got 10 seconds here for 10, 9, let's go for 8, take it for 7, go 6 and 5, we go for 4, 3, 2. If you're using the Bosu, flip it over. You jump it back, jump it in. Take that Bosu up over your head, dip over to the side, 1, 2, come back to center, drop the Bosu, and take it to the opposite side. If you're not using the Bosu, both weights, one weight in your hand, hinge down in 3, 2, 1. So let's hinge down. Squeeze into those obliques. If you're using your Bosu or your weights, you jump it up, bring it up over your head, hinge to the side, and then bring it back to center, jump it back, opposite side oblique, right? Side, whew, side, and back to center. Option here, with those weights, you're hinging. You're crunching, right? We're bringing our top rib to meet our bottom rib and crunch into those obliques. All right, if you're using the Bosu and you're jumping up and down, your heart rate will start to spike. If you're standing here with me with your weights, you're gonna feel that crunch in that side body. 3, 2, shake it out. If you're standing, weights come to the opposite hand, take them to the opposite side. We're gonna crunch into that opposite side. Same exact thing with the Bosu. We jump it back, jump it in. We take it overhead, we hinge to the side and back to center in 3, 2, 1. Right into it. Opposite side in those obliques, crunching down and up. Now you feel the top rib and the bottom rib trying to touch, right? Or you're jumping it back in and then you're hinging over and over back to center. Right? You could do this without the Bosu. You could do it without the weights, right? Hinging. Use your arms as a pendulum. And then back to center, right? Don't have to use that Bosu. Just if you got the space to use it and you want to use it, right? Finding that challenge right here. Breathing in and out. Big inhales, big exhales. For 5, 4, 3, 2. If you're standing up, you're gonna go 1 jumping jack, 1 hop forward, land on both feet. 1 jumping jack, hop forward, land on both feet. If you're doing it on the ground, come to your plank. 1 plank jack, hop in on 1 foot, hop back. 1 plank jack, stay on the same side. In 3, 2, go for it. Hop in, out, plank jack. In, out, plank jack. In, out, plank jack. In, out, plank jack. If you're standing, right, jumping jack or a step out, land on 1 foot, land back. Jumping jack, land, step. Jumping jack, land, step. Right, staying on that same 1 leg to either land as we go for it, all right? Stay with this option here, right? You step it out, step onto 1 foot, step back on both feet. Step it out, step it out. Step forward on one foot, test that balance, and step back. Go here for 10, 9, we switch sides in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it out. So I have the wobbly side down, the solid side up towards me. I'm going one plank jack, and then this time I'm hopping in on the opposite foot. Hop, plank jack, hop in and out. We go in 3, 2, plank jack, hop in and out. Plank jack, hop in and out. Plank jack, hop in and out. Plank jack. Right, same thing up high. One jumping jack, hop forward, land on both feet. One step out. Step the foot forward, land back on both feet. Right, lots of options here. Getting that heart rate up. We got about 28 seconds here. Stay with it. If you'd rather just go for jumping jacks, that is totally fine. Stay with that. Breathe in and out. All right. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Stay with it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go one jumping jack, lunge onto the Bosu. One jumping jack, alternate side, lunge onto the Bosu. Do this on the ground, same thing. Jumping jack and lunge. Jumping jack and lunge. In 3, 2, jumping jack, lunge onto the Bosu. Jumping jack, opposite side, lunge onto the Bosu. So we are alternating the sides to find a little balance here, right? One jumping jack, one lunge. Right, option without the Bosu, jumping jack or step, lunge. Jumping jack and lunge. Jumping jack and lunge. It's keeping the heart rate up, right? Staying with this, we got about 15 seconds. You guys have got this. We don't have a ton more reps here, so stay with it. We got like 2 or 3 more moves, that's it. All right, then that Bosu is done. We toss it, but stay with us here for 5, 4, 3, 2, whew, shake it out, right? Shake that tension out. We got one more set like that. We got our jumping jack and our lunge, right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, jumping jack and lunge. Jumping jack and lunge. Jumping jack and lunge, right? If you want, not using a Bosu, amazing, stay with us. Stay with that jumping jack or that step out and that lunge. And that lunge, remember we only have like 2 more moves here, so stay with us. We're gonna find a little balance as we go into a shoulder press here, all right? So stay with me here. We got about 20 seconds. You have got this. Just breathe in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth, all right? Stay with this here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I have my left leg on the Bosu, my right leg's off. I have the weight in my left hand. I'm gonna curl and press, right? So big curl and press. Go a little heavier. If you want more, both knees on the Bosu, take your toes off the ground, hammer, curl, and press. Now you can do this with or without a Bosu. You can stay kneeling or standing. In 3, 2, hammer, curl, press, right? Curl and press. So by being on our knees, right, we're finding a little balance, all right? Same arm and same leg are on that Bosu, right? If you want more of a challenge, both knees are on the Bosu, right? Then we don't have anything holding us to the ground but our core. And your feet, are they hanging over the ground? Are they trying to stay on the ground? Try to lift them off the ground, right? You might get a little wobbly, that's okay, right? You can do this standing too. We curl and press. We curl and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, opposite side. So the right knee comes down to the ground, the left leg can come out to the side, right? Lock the core in, weights come to the right hand, we curl and press. Right, now you know the options here on this side. You know that it can look like both knees on the Bosu. So we all kind of have this tendency, right, to keep the toes locked to the ground. If you want, you lift them off and you engage the core. And now this throws us around a little more, right? We got to use the core strength. Up and down. Right, stay with that here. You got about 24 seconds. That is it on here. Staying with it here. Breathing in and out. Inhales and exhales. So we're just building off of everything we've done, right? We've done some of those thrusters, we've done some of those burpees, we've done some of those one-legged hops, right? So our next exercise is gonna add on to that. You have 3, 2, 1. So for the one-legged hop right here, right, feet hips width apart, land one foot, hop it back, opposite foot, hop it back. Walk it forward, plant both feet and hop it back. Solid side of the Bosu down, round side of the Bosu up. Let's hop back. You have a one-legged thruster. You jump back, jump in, plant both feet, jump up on the Bosu, jump back. Opposite foot, jump in, both feet on the Bosu. In 3, 2, 1. Hands down, one foot back. One foot in, both feet down, both feet up and down. One foot back, both feet in, jump up and down. One foot back, both feet, jump and land. You do not have to do the thruster part, right? Feet can be hips width apart. Jump forward, land on both feet. Jump forward, land on both feet. Pick your poison right here, right? Keep the heart rate up, stay with it. This is your last 2 minutes of Bosu work. Then that Bosu can go away, right? Stay with it. Here, go 10. Go 9, you take it for 8. 7, we go for 6. Go 5, this is 4. Go 3, go 2, go 1 more. Whoo! Catch your breath. Final set, last 50 seconds of work. All right, we go in 3, 2, 1. Hands down, one foot back. Both feet in, jump up and back. Opposite side. You guys have got it, right? So we're landing soft. We're using one leg, 2 legs, using our arms, right? Or you're working just the lower body forward, land, forward, land. Stay with that, right? You gotta keep the heart rate up. That's the goal right here. You guys have got this in the tank. Stay with it here. We got less than 20 seconds. That is it. Then we get into our upper body, right? We got some core work. Just breathe. You can do this. Amazing, amazing work. If you want to use the Bosu, you'll keep it in play. But if not, you are done in 10. Go 9, you take it for 8. Go 7, this is 6. Go 5, this is 4. Go 3, go 2, end on 1. Whew, shake it out. We're going to stand on that Bosu if you're using a Bosu. If you don't want to use a Bosu, you're on the ground. Weights or cans are in your hands. Grab some water, shake it out. Our first move is just going to be bicep curls. So option here, you can take a bend in the knees, right? Hold low in that somewhat squat, right? And try to burn those legs a little bit as we bicep curl. All right, let's go in 3, 2, bicep curl. So I got that little bend in my knees, right? I kind of have that little squat position and I'm moving around here. All right, maybe play with your feet, right? Pressing them into the Bosu, or you're standing on the ground. You have your feet firmly planted. If you want more support, kickstand the legs. And we bicep curl, that's it. Curl and extend. Curl and extend, beautiful. Just staying with this, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Stay with it here. You guys got it. If you're using the Bosu, you can stay with it. If not, you're just gonna stay on the ground with us. All right, but all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plant my right foot on the Bosu. I'm gonna squat and press, overhead press with that squat. We're gonna stay 30 seconds on one side and then switch. You can do this just with the squat and the press off the ground in 3, 2, right foot on the Bosu, arms to goalpost, squat down, press up, squat down, press up, press all the way through your left heel. All right, the foot on the Bosu is super light. We're trying to press through that right side. All right, so you could do this on the ground as well. You'd come up on your right toes, you'd lift your right heel, you'd take it down, press it up, take it down, press it up. Lots of options, right? We switch those sides in 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, left foot on the Bosu, right? Or up on the left toes. Down and up for that shoulder press. Off the Bosu, it looks the same, right? We're up on the left toes. We take it down, all the weights in that right heel as we press, okay? Just stay with that. Breathing in. You guys have got this. So good. So strong. Whew. In through that nose, out through the mouth for 10. We're going to drop it down to the ground. If you're using the Bosu, your feet can go on the Bosu. If your feet are on the ground, that is amazing as well. In 5, 4, 3, 2, your feet are on the Bosu. Now option here, bridge your hips up, tuck your tailbone, lift your arms up, flip your palms away from your face, Lower your hips and your elbows and then press back up. Lower the hips and the elbows and press. Lower and press. So everything lowers and everything lifts. Everything lowers and everything lifts. Down and up. My feet are pressing into the Bosu. My palms are pressing away from my face as I lower and lift here. So glute work happening, right? Working that chest, working your shoulders. You're here for 1 minute. So just breathe, right? Settle into it. It doesn't feel good to glute bridge with it. Totally fine. Take that bridging part out, right? Keep your hips down. If you want that challenge though, keep moving the hips with the arms, breathing in and out. Big inhales, big exhales. You guys have got it. You got about 20 more seconds here. All right, stay with that here. We got one more movement with those glutes in 10, 9, 8, 7. Our tricep work in 6, 5, 4, 3. Lower your seat. Reach your arms up straight to the sky. And then let's bend and extend. Tricep extension, skull crushers, right? The weights come over our head to our ears and back up. Now, if you feel okay here, extend the arms to straight, lift the seat up, tuck the tailbone, hold the seat up, and then go for those skull crushers here, where we hold an isolated glute bridge, right? Down and up, down and up. You do not need to have those hips up high. Just if you want that challenge, you go for it here. If you don't, that is totally fine and you don't need it. But if you want it, let's try for it right here. All right, breathing in and out, big inhales. Exhales, you're holding here, right? It's a challenge to hold right here. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth for 10. 9, you're gonna drop the weights in 8. We're gonna get right into our abs in 7. 6, we're gonna go for heel taps. Some people call them penguin taps, right? 4, 3, 2, firmly plant your feet on the Bosu or on the ground. Roll your head, neck, and shoulders up. Reach your fingers for your heels. Reach right fingers, right heel, left fingers, left heel. Heel taps here. We tap, 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 tap. So my feet are up on the Bosu, an elevated surface here as I tap, as I tap, as I tap, right? Reaching side to side. You can do this on the floor just the same, right? Stay with it here. You tap and tap and tap. Nice taps right here. Stay with that. Breathing in and out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Head, neck, and shoulders can stay down. Right leg, reverse tabletop. Left leg, reverse tabletop. Now tap the Bosu and exhale to lift. Tap the floor and exhale to lift. Tap the Bosu and exhale to lift, or the floor. Right, head, neck, and shoulders are relaxed. We're tapping towards the Bosu and then lifting back up. Now, if you want more, make a pillow with your hands. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders, and then tap. Inhale to tap, exhale to lift. Inhale to tap, exhale to lift. Stay with those toe taps right here. You've got 20 seconds of those. Breathing in and out, big inhales and exhales. We're gonna spin it around. We're gonna come onto our forearms. Hands can be on the Bosu or they can be on the ground. We're gonna go into those Dolphin Pikes from there, right? So you can drop the chin to the chest. You can stay on the knees in 5. Forearms on the Bosu in 3, 2, 1. Chin to chest, hips go up, back to that plank. Chin to chest, hips go up, back to the plank. On your toes, it's a little more of a pike, right? We exhale the air as the hips go up. Exhale the air as the hips go up. Breathing in and out. Staying with this here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. You're on the forearms for 10. For 9, stay with this here for 8. Go 7 and 6. Go 5. This is 4. Take it 3, 2. Come up to straight arms or stay on your forearms, right? Forearms are going to be a little more intense on the core. Left knee, left elbow, right knee, right elbow. Now, right now, if you're like, I want to finish even stronger, I want to test my balance, flip your Bosu over so the round side is down, the solid side is up, and then test your balance here. All right, this is going to be harder because you don't have the stability on the ground. Option to stay on your elbows, maybe roll a mat up. We have 30 more seconds here. Breathing in and out. We have 30 seconds on deck of those Dolphin Pikes, and then we stretch it out. That is it. That's all that's left in class today, so stay with us here. Knee to elbow. You guys got it. Go here for 10. Go 9, Dolphin Pikes in 8. 7, 6. You can come to straight arms or stay on your forearms. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Fold the body in half. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Right, lots of options here. Folding that body in center. Breathing in and out. You've got 20 more seconds. Stay with this here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Don't give up right here. Right, option to be on your knees, option to be on your forearms or on your toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop yourself off the Bosu. Reach your hands nice and long out in front of you, toes together. Right, press your hips into the mat, scoop your abdominals in. You're not on the Bosu, you're just laying on the solid ground. Gaze is down, lift your legs and lower. Lift and lower. If it feels okay, maybe alternate lifting your arms and then your legs. If that feels okay, maybe lift your arms and your legs at the same time, lifting and lowering down and up. Lifting and lowering here, 20 more seconds. Lift and lower, up and down. Stay with it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then slide into a tabletop. Slide your hands back by your shoulders. Press yourself up into a tabletop. And then let's drop the chin to the chest, the eyes to the thighs, and then gaze up to the sky. Chin to chest, eyes to thighs, and then eyes up to the sky. Rounding that spine like a scared cat on Halloween, then gazing up to the ceiling. Chin to chest, eyes to thighs, and then eyes up to the sky. Chin to chest, eyes to thighs, and then eyes up to the sky. 2 or 3 more at your own speed. Find that neutral spine, tuck your toes, pike your hips up, and then walk that dog out, right? Stretch the backs of the legs. We did a lot of leg work here, so stretching, walking that out, really pressing through the back side of the leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet. Hang like a rag doll. Shake that head yes and no. Yes, and no. Big bend in the knees, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, and give yourself a round of applause.